Doing some fishing for channel catfish and other stuff tonight. Had a good feeling. Water conditions are just right, I think. Right now I'm fishing 2 small pools. I'm still setting up, already got the first hit. It's usually fast and furious when the water's up a little bit. Fishing this more sporting catfish rod. It only has 15-pound test on it with a free line, so no rig or anything, just a hook on the main line. And because I'm fishing right next to myself, like 20 feet away, and a chunk of cut bait. I have a whole bunch of other baits with me. I might go through, pick up more fish, but I'm gonna start off with this cut bait here. Brought a net tonight, something I don't normally do, so I'm gonna try and use it. Feels okay sized. A lot of times it can be hard to tell how big they are just from the fight because of the current, you know, different current in each spot, and the catfish usually have different attitude too. Sometimes the small ones are real spunky with channel cats, and sometimes the big ones are, I don't want to say they don't fight hard, but sometimes they don't fight as hard. Sometimes they do. Depends on the fish, really. This guy's taking a few runs. It's promising. Might be a decent one. I don't get a lot in the upper 20s around here. Hard to find them in the mid-upper 30s. But I keep trying. All the time. Keep pounding away at it. Looking for that trophy catfish. One in 1,000 fish, seems like, to me. Oh man, I set up another rod here with a free line in a moment. Fish a pool, the pool on the other side of where I'm standing. Can't really force this guy, so I don't think he's a small one. Might be a medium-sized one, I don't know, or average one, whatever you want to call it. Might be. Haven't seen him yet. It's real dark out tonight. Hopefully the lighting's good on the camera. Hopefully. Trying my best on it. Oh man. This guy's really bending the rod over pretty good. It's to be expected though. Catfish are strong. And they're really strong in current. Even the small ones. You know? 6-8 pounders or whatever. Starting to pull them up. It's taking a few runs now. I mean, you know, the bait was only 20 feet away from me. It keeps going down another 20 feet and keep getting them back up to like almost the shore here. Pretty close. There we go, I got him. Shore there. Alright. I got him. Just gotta work my way over here. Oh yeah, he's a nice one. I don't even need the net. I already beached him. Yeah, he's decent. It's a decent cat. Big head on him. Not super long, but big head. First one's a decent one. A little over 28 inches and 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Let him go. Got something really small on a big chunk of cut bait. Interested to see what this is. Probably a little cat. Pull him right in. He's quite small. Yeah, just a baby channel cat. Lift him up even. Oh, there he goes. Something just sitting on this one. Weird. He wasn't pulling at all. Now he is. I feel him there. I don't know if it's a turtle or just a cat. I think it's a cat. I don't exactly feel like a turtle. Yeah, he's going way too fast to be a turtle. Weird. That last one that fell off was probably like 22, maybe. Shoot, 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 shoot. Reel got wet. It's getting sticky. That's what I get for using cheap spinning reels. Sticky is very bad. Gotta let the drag operate with catfish. Yeah, got weight. I left it in water when I was landing that one. I set it down and there was a little water right where I set it down. Shoot. Hopefully it dries out here. Right now I gotta play it like a fiddle. Because it's not working right. That's really strange. This guy didn't tug at all. He was just sitting there, and for like, who knows how long. I had this out for a good like 20 minutes or so. Now he's going up. He's going into the current, big time. He's a feisty one. This drag is being really annoying. It's gonna cost me a fish. I'd like to use bait casters, but I just can't afford a bunch of them right now. Oh. Play it like a fiddle. Just gotta make sure it doesn't stick and not allow the line to go out when these guys make a circle run back out to the middle. They have really strong tails. They got a lot of meat in their tail, and their tail's kind of long, and whenever they swish, when they turn around, that's when they put a lot of stress on your line. It's easy to get overconfident with them. They fight harder than almost anything, pound for pound, you know. Maybe smallmouth or more, and maybe trout and salmon, but I mean, it's pretty close. These guys do fight really hard. Oh man. Getting them close here. I gotta get my land them on my knees. Keep getting them close, but I'm not close. That's the problem. He's better than the last 22-incher or whatever. It's actually like at least an average one, I'd say. Some days the average I get is like 25, 26 in there. Some days it's 28, you know. It really depends on the day. Oh, my arms are already sore tonight. Shoot. Got this reusing the same piece of cut bait as the last good one, the first one. Glad I brought a net tonight. I'll be glad once he gets, yep, there we go. Now he's in there, sweet. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Awesome. He's a good solid one. Probably over 10 pounds. Actually, a really nice channel cat. He's just under 32 inches, 31 3/4, and just under 11 pounds, 10 3/4. Oh, nice quality channel cat. He's actually really skinny though. If he was, you know, like as fat as he possibly could be, he could definitely be over 15 pounds, one this length. You know, maybe 18 pounds I'd say at the most extreme. A 32-incher. It's a real beauty though. I don't get him this size very often. You know, he's over master angler length. Just reviving him here. He's about to go. Yeah, he's ready. I'll show him to you one last time. Real quality channel cat. Over master angler length, and definitely could be a 15 pounder or better if he was fat. But he's a river fish, so he's pretty skinny. Rare that I get him that big. There we go. Swap this pole out for my pole with 30-pound test because I realized I should have the 15-pound on the pool where I'm pulling them downstream, and 30 on the one where I'm pulling them upstream. Makes more sense, I think. Especially after that last nice one. You know, I get 30-inchers that weigh more than that all the time. Obviously 30-inchers can get somewhat heavy, 12, 14 pounds probably, if they're a heavy, real fat lake fish, but a lot of times these guys are just skinny, so it's really not the weight that matters, it's the length to me. That's what determines how rare they are. You know, it's pretty linear, like the rarity with the length. When it comes to weight, they drop a lot of pounds post spawn, so it just doesn't mean as much to me. This is just a little guy in the cut bait. Almost 24, just a little guy. Now, I'm not keeping any tonight, but even if I was, I still would have let that last one go. Oh, this guy went way left. Shoot. He knew he was hooked and he just ran for it the wrong way though. Oh boy. I'm liking these cats tonight. They're extra sassy. Fighting a little harder. So it's kind of hard to keep up with them. Both these rods and keeping the camera gear dry. Everything's so wet right now. It's really misty. A little bit difficult tonight, but that's alright. Hopefully we get one bigger than that one that was almost 32. That would be awesome. Rare that I get them in the above 30. You know, 28, 29, 30 inches are a dime a dozen. Sometimes I get 10, 20 of them a trip, but I usually hit a wall right there. It's usually hard to get one just a tiny bit over 30. It happens, but it's just rare for whatever reason. I don't know why. I have ideas, but I'm not certain. Love to see a 35, 36. That'd be great tonight. You know, love the CPR trophy. I'd call that one that was about 32 a big one, as in like above average, but definitely not a trophy. Even if it was 18 pounds, I wouldn't call it a trophy. If it was super fat. None of these fish are going to be too terribly heavy, probably. They just tend to be skinny here. They live in this current, I guess, and they stay thin. Downstream I get more fat ones, but that's only early in the season when they have eggs. After that they're, I don't know, in the middle. You know, not fat, but not really super skinny either. Not as skinny as these ones. This guy's kind of dogging it. I'm pulling this guy upstream though, so he could be any size. So a lot of times it's hard to judge them before you see them. That's what I've found. Catching a ton of cats over a couple years. Yeah, he's not that big. It's just maybe average, maybe. In that ballpark. You see him there. It's just tricky. Everything here is slippery. I'm trying to take my time and not slip and die. Oh boy. There we go, in the net. Sweet. He's a little chunkier actually. Alright, 25.5 incher. This one might have eggs. See something sticking out of her hole there. There she goes. Making a liar out of me. That's alright.